individuals during this broadcast. The opinions and views expressed by individuals during this broadcast are their own and may not be the opinions of this network, their group, or other organization they may be involved with.
And welcome back to the Indoor Farmer. We got episode number 71 for you today, guys. Oh, this mic's a little bit high. Hey, what's up? So it's Monday night, guys. Hopefully everybody's having a decent Monday so far. I am for the most part. A lot of little weird things going on, but we might get into that. Tonight's episode is a good one. I'm going to put my glasses on not because they make me look cool, but because they protect my eyes from all this light that's in my face. Somebody made fun of me today. And I said, you know what? I haven't had a headache or a migraine since I've been using them. So guess what? I'll take it. I'll take it anyway. So what's going on, guys? Happy Monday. Oh, let me get this out of my... Happy Monday. Oh, yeah, I'm going to play this commercial so that I get a little bit of time to share out and everything. So, guys, tag and share and get everybody up in here. Let's have a good little session. Please hit that like button. Appreciate it, guys. Now, check out these commercials from the NOK network while I'm doing that sharing and that tagging thing. Appreciate it.
Green Irene's transformative health and wellness coaching. Hypnosis, NLP, and cannabis strategies to help you. Retrain your brain and create the change that crafts a brighter tomorrow. If you're tired of battling behaviors and bad habits, or sick and tired of being sick and tired, or poor habits, schedule a call and discover how I can help you using hypnotherapy, NLP, and cannabis strategies. Go to www.greenirene.ca and book a call today.
Put it away for 30 minutes a day on IWK. The IWK 710 Daily Sesh is a virtual gathering where consumers meet up or a toke and some laughs at 7 p.m. Eastern nightly. Originally aired on Info with Kim's social media page, the IWK 710 Daily Sesh is now also podcasted on NOK Network. Rotating joint hosts bring you a variety of content during this 30-minute virtual smoke sesh. Take a break from the stresses in life and put it away for 30 minutes a day on IWK. Podcasted nightly at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on NOK Network.
Open your eyes.
Join us on Psychedelic Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time for Open Your Eye, our 90-minute video podcast with hosts Kim Cooper and Tara Simpson. Joint hosts sit down with patients, facilitators, lawyers, and others in the space to discuss their experiences and endeavors working with psychedelic medicine. Tune in weekly to Open Your Eye at 8 p.m. Eastern for all your news and information from the realm of psychedelic medicine. Here on NOK Network.
NOK Network is pleased to present Ganja News Updates. Join joint hosts Kristen, Tara, and Ron McNabb as they bring you our global cannabis news updates. Catch the Ganja News Reporters weekly on Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern as they cover cannabis news from around the world in the 60-minute live video podcast. Stay up to date with Ganja News Updates, Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern on Knock Network. Follow and subscribe to Knock Network on our webpage, social media, and streaming sites, including YouTube and Rumble.
Are you a Northern Ontario resident? Searching for credible information on cannabis as a medicine? No Sir is here to help. Established in 2013, Northern Ontario Cannabis Education and Resources is here for you. No Sir Director Kim Cooper brings you 45 plus years experience utilizing cannabis as a medicine and is spreading the education across the North. Activism, resources, referrals, and more at No Sir. Don't be a jackass. Say no sir to cannabis propaganda with No Sir. Find us at www.nocer.ca.
That's what I'm talking about. All right. There we go. Round two, everybody. And hello, Steve-O.
Hey, Aaron, how's it going?
Oh, not bad. Just did the commercial. Probably get some more folks coming in here soon. What's up, Jess? What's up, Ryan?
I was doing some shares there while you were running the commercial.
Cool.
How's your day been?
D. Sandoval, what's going on? Better, actually. I was in so much pain. I was scared yesterday, but today I'm a lot better off, but I still know there's something wrong. I hurt my neck, you guys, and this might be really funny, and I think it's hilarious, but I hurt my neck. I don't know. Some of you may have been around long enough to see that I used to have a bigger medical intake device, and I was sitting down, and I was bent forward, and I had my neck bent down to inhale said medical intake device, and I inhaled so fast that I literally think that I popped like a disc in my neck. I hope it's not a stress fractured vertebrae. I mean, that would be. I don't know what's going on. It might just be a pulled muscle. Let's hope for that. But damn, it's something that I didn't think would happen, and that's one of those injuries that you just can't mess with like for months. Like that's one of those things that you just have to like take it super easy forever, So anyway, obviously we all have problems, so that's mine right now. But I tell you what, though, what's really funny, guys, is how pain works, right? So I pulled a muscle in my lower back, and it was bothering me pretty bad, but then it was kind of lessening a little bit. But then the new pain in my neck, that made the old pain go away, right? And then now this is what's really funny, is now I have a new pain just in the cuticle of my finger, because I think I cut too deep or something on the fingernail. And that pain is making the other pain disappear. Temporarily, right? Temporarily. What's going on, guys? 5 people in the house. Thank you guys for showing up. Let's hit that like button and
Hi, Maui.
Yeah, Maui, I know what you're saying. I see those stickers on my phone. What's up, Derek? How you doing tonight? Hey, guys, if you're just stopping through, appreciate you hanging out for a second, or just stopping through and saying hi, and maybe not saying hi at all, just hitting the like button anyway. How about that? If you consider yourself on my friends list and I tagged you and maybe we never talk, but maybe you could just hit that button real quick for me. Just that little squish button, What do you think, Steve? Let's play some tunes tonight.
All right. How about some frosty meat?
I'm gonna have to play that in a different way, but I can do that.
Whatever's easy.
I don't have it all loaded into this StreamYard, so what I'll have to do is I'll just share that screen But yeah, Maui, thanks for stopping by. Hey, Maui, if you're still here, I propose something that we could do and maybe get some people together and go down and check out the comedy club for the show. Check it out ahead of time. Do a little reconnaissance. What do you think?
Maybe catch a show?
Well, yeah, maybe catch a show down there. Check it out. Like, I wouldn't go down there without, like, knowing there's a show happening or something like that, you know.
Yeah.
All right, let's play some Frosty Beats.
D. Sandoval says that you should try those Salon Pause patches if you haven't tried them.
I'm not sure what he...
They're basically lidocaine patches that you can put
I
in
see.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to just numb the pain though. I'm worried that I'm going to use my back too much if my pain is numb, you know.
And make it worse. Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me if this is loud. I don't think it's going to be too loud, but
A little bit.
it's
Yeah.
a little bit loud. That's okay. We got 4 lovely people hanging out tonight. Not going to worry too much about it. Some of you lovely folks might be catching the replay right now and saying, "What's going on in this show?" I started trying to tag obscure people on my friends list, people that not obscure. It's not. I don't mean that as an insult. Any of you that are hearing me, but people who I don't ever talk to, or people that I talked to before I was doing live streaming. It's almost like a different life, right? And they're all still on my friends list, but they don't come around this whole new me. And so I'm like, I'll tag them, see what they're up to. I'm going to start doing it. It was so weird to me that I don't do that already. And I was like, there's a whole list of people that I haven't talked to in a while. Why not just tag them into my live and say hi? Of course, none of them said hi back. I saw several. You're all on my shit list now. What's up, Kat? I'm old. Turn it down. Okay, a little bit more. Because there's a delay, so maybe a little bit more. It won't go any lower? That doesn't make sense. I did this. This happened to me the other day, didn't it? Isn't that weird how it won't go any lower? Anyway. Lower. So we're going to play a video here, and I have some actual real-time stuff we're going to do tonight, Steve-O.
Okay.
I'm going to open my volume mixer, see if I can lower it. Okay. Well, it's almost at 0 now. That's still really loud, really. Now it's at 0. This doesn't make any sense.
That happened the other day. I remember that.
It's the stupid Bandcamp, I think. I think that's what it is. I don't know. It's a website maybe, or maybe. All right. There's more than one ways to skin a cat. So we're going to skin this cat because we're going to be on here for a little while. I don't have my son tonight. We're going to hang out. I got a 13-minute video we're going to play. I'm going to show off my experiments that I had been growing. I see those hanging up right here. Little teaser. Those little guys that I don't know if you can see that back there, Steve-O.
Yeah, I can tell.
I'm going to show them. We're going to check them out today after they've been hanging. And then we have a little bit of I don't know if I'd call it an experiment, but check this out, you guys. Yes, it once held muffins. It's held muffins.
Humidity domes.
Yes, I'm gonna plant a few seeds tonight and make a little miniature greenhouse out of this guy right here. I've already washed it out, cleaned it out. It's good to go. You guys remember these? Wait, you can't even see it. That's hilarious. I forgot about it being green. It's one of those. It's one of those scoops for like a pumpkin, like a plastic. You can see it. That's hilarious. Didn't even think about that. That's funny. What's up, Nora? How are you? Yeah, guys. If you guys want to tag and share, appreciate that. Like I didn't hear any difference in the volume the whole time. Okay, well, I feel like there's something wrong there on my other computer, so we're going to try something anyway on this side. Actually, oh man, so many tech things, constantly going back and forth from, this to that. Now, you might hear us go up in volume here, guys. Can you hear me louder or less
sound
loud?
fine. No.
It didn't change. So I think I just changed the volume of you in my head. So, okay. Anyway, appreciate your help, Mally. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Shared in my 2 groups. Thanks, D. Appreciate you for sure. Anybody hanging out tonight. We're going to show off a little bit of something going on. Got some new projects in the works here. Lane Kitchens and Troy. Thanks, Mally. Okay, what was I about to do? Oh yeah, I still want to get some beats in here.
I say we hashtag WTIF and get that blown up tonight. What do you guys say? Hashtag TIF.
I should have said something. Guys, we are like within 1 or 2 people from getting to that 1,000. We got to the 1,000 mark. We are at the 1,000 mark, everybody. Woo!
Awesome.
Where's my applause here when I need it?
Congratulations. I got you on applause.
All right. I appreciate that. We're gonna share this anyway because
very good, Waylon.
Guys, that is awesome.
It's been a long road.
Woo! Hey, Val.
Hey, Val. Yep, that is great. I'm glad to hear it, Waylon. No sound, Waylon. Can you hear me?
Crap. That's my bad. That's my bad. I don't even know. Okay. I was saying, yeah, it's very exciting. I'm super happy. Yeah, I can get to stars now, and some people, don't like stars. They want to complain about stars, and a lot of people, say that. But this is the issue, guys. Stars stand for something, right? They mean something. It's not just nothing. It means that the stars stand for money, obviously, but they stand for the fact that I can. Uh-oh, I'm glitching already. Jeez. Let me know if you have an echo here. In a second. Because I can turn this volume down. That's a learning process, and that's part of my show, too. It's like learning the whole production side of things and trying to become a content creator. Oh, that's too loud.
Hi, Mill.
Miss Mill.
She says hard work pays off. And Valerie says farmers are rock stars.
Oh yeah, I should get you logged in on here, Steve-O. Maybe not tonight. And so there's 2 things next week. I wanna write those down, or if you could write those down. I want to get you logged in as admin, so you can be putting comments on the screen if you want while I'm doing other stuff, and you can do other things obviously to help, but you could boot people if they're causing trouble. You guys, let me know about the volume on this. It sounds good to me, but
hey, Ashley.
Hi, Ashley. Maui, if you would, I would appreciate it. If this sounds okay, and Miss Val, I know you'll tell me too. Thank you, Miss Val. Congratulations, she said. Cheers, Wayne. Everybody who helped me out today, I really appreciate that. We had Frosty helping me out. We had all my friends that I normally see over on our show helping out. I also had Jason and Melanie helping out. There's something else too. I think Wayne Kitchens helped me out too, for sure. Somebody shared me to a bunch of people, or asked a bunch of people, invited them. Yeah, thank you guys. I'm going to find the video for tonight. Play that first.
Yeah, I got a new desk today, so I was rearranging my office. I'm sorry I missed that.
What?
Weren't you on with Frosty today, or was that last night?
No, that was last night, yep.
Man. You did a good job.
You saw it?
No, I heard that you did a good job from other people. You were like producer, basically, right? Producer.
I was like the engineer, yeah. Big producer, engineer, yeah, basically.
Good experience.
Yeah, no, I liked it. You know, we've done it a few times now, and each time's gotten a little better. You know, little hiccups, little issues, but we do it almost like last second, like random. Smidge higher. Okay, interesting. I didn't expect that. Thanks, Kat. Kat KS, you guys go follow her. She just hit the 1,000 mark as well. That is awesome.
Nice. All
right, so the music's going to be muted while. Darn it. There are other ways to do it, but when you're on the spot in like the last second, like I'd have to like somehow get this video pulled up into a web page so that we could see that and listen to the music at the same time. But instead, we will just pull the video up and we can play some StreamYard music for a minute. Why not? That's all I got. I got some like dance pop. Let's see what this is.
Hit that like button, everybody.
Daydream. Daydream's pretty good. I like to daydream. All right, Miss Mel, pull you back off the screen. Ashley, good evening. Okay, I'm back. I'm behind a little bit here. Sounds good. Okay. All right, guys, this video is pretty short. Just doing some maintenance, and I did see a little bit of mold on this plant here, so I did treat it on some of the leaves. They're still small, so they can sort of outgrow a lot of that if you keep them real healthy and sort of reverse that issue. Just want us all to have a good time, learn and laugh. That's right. I love to learn, Miss Mill, for sure. That's right. Thanks, Val. Hashtag WTIF. Go follow 815 CannaFam.
Yes, if you guys have a chance, I'm trying to get those 1,000 followers too. I'm getting close. If you guys don't mind following me on Sir Steve-O, I appreciate it.
Look at those potatoes, man. They're getting crazy. You've been sort of seeing them progressively in the last few weeks, haven't you? And so
yeah,
they're getting huge, and I have to keep trying to find ways to like add soil inside the pot around them in order to try and get the most yield. People in the boxes. Thanks, Val. I haven't decided this week's topic yet, but definitely will in the next couple of days, and should be a more fun one this week. Last week we talked about phobias and fears and stuff, so probably try to do something a little bit more lighthearted this week. Hi, Donna. 35 groups shared. Wow. Thank you very much. Before Facebook stopped me. Wow. They stop you all the time, don't they? Thanks for stopping in, Donna. Appreciate you. I'm going to pull back up the phone so I can see people popping in that don't say anything. 13 lovers views, or lovely viewers on this side. 13. I see 11, but that's awesome anyway. Pretty sure I'm happy with that. I see 11 and they're all on my pad. Now I see 13. Wow, it just jumped up because you said that. Weird, Cat. Are you working some kind of voodoo over there? People in the comments, hit that like button. Thanks, Valerie. Woohoo. Congrats to you both. Thank you.
How many watts is that light above your potatoes?
That one is supposed to be, that's one of those that says like 3,000 watts or whatever, but I think it's like 600 to be honest.
I got you.
Thanks, Maui. I think they're doing a show right now, but or they did earlier. I'm not 100% sure of the timing on that, but Monday nights I can't really do much. Like I'd like to go to Are You Smarter Than a Stoner and stuff, but I stop in when I can for a little while. I see 15 now. 15 lovely people hanging out. You guys come and hit that like button. Appreciate you all. Definitely. We got all 15 on Waylon the Indoor Farmer, 0 from the NOK Network. We got everybody here watching from me, for me, and my friend Steve-O. Steve-O, did you hear that new commercial?
Yes, very good job.
I had to add a piece in there, so there's a little piece of audio that I know was a little bit off, but it's okay.
One thing disappointed me though, just one thing.
Okay. Hi, Terry.
How come you and me aren't best friends with the fish anymore? We're only good friends now.
Oh, like how the lady said, and my best friend, Sir Steve-O.
Yeah, the fish called us it's best friends before.
It wasn't the fish. It was like, what was her? I forget her name. Annie or something. One of the fake women.
That's right.
Electronic woman. So here you see me turning the potatoes. I have a lot of fans going in that corner, so there should be enough airflow, but I'm just turning them to help them, receive more light and stuff like that. Wow, 17-10, man. Those numbers just go up and down so fast. It's all good, though, because I think everybody that's here knows what they're here for. They know what I'm doing. They know what we're doing. They don't even have to see what we're doing to know that we're doing something worthwhile. So everybody that's sharing out to people who maybe don't come in all the time, those are the people that we want to get to, right? Those are the people who want to show, hey, look at me. Aren't they, Ashley? They're looking huge, and some of those, like I'm gonna be having a hard time to get soil in there. I don't know. For some reason, I don't like to put soil all over the leaves. It feels like wrong,
So you do a little pruning then when you're done there?
I'm pruning right now on the cannabis plants that are down there because those two have a bunch of like scraggly stuff that's still. I'm trying to let them outgrow the stressed out parts that I had them stressed out. I'm trying to let them grow up a little bit, and then I'll cut all that nasty stuff out, and hopefully they'll outgrow some of the issues.
Hi, Sarah.
Thanks, Melly. Honestly, I appreciate you guys tagging so much because I can't think of everybody offhand. And honestly, everybody that's tagging in here, they're tagging everybody that I would see a lot of times anyway. So I wish I would take more time like I did tonight and tag people outside of my usual circle, like within my friends list, but outside, like people, old high school friends, family members that I haven't talked to in a while, like any of them, come on in. I don't care if you like cannabis or not. Do you eat food? Do you eat? I'm going to hit this bong right now, but I'm still going to talk about food and how we all have to survive, right? This isn't, hey, let's, this is the only thing we're here for, right? We do those too, right, Steve-O? We do those plenty of times, but
yes, sir.
But this is one of these times where we want to push something that we all need. We all need to know about this. I'm hearing something today that I heard. If you guys want to hear a little bit about it, hi Sarah, how are you? The food that we grow, a lot of these factory farms, these I forget what the word is, but they compound the yield within the same space. And it's absorbing all the minerals out of the ground so fast that all of the vegetables are all have very reduced amounts of minerals and nutrients that we need. So there's a big problem with that, and I think aquaponics and there's other ways to revitalize the soil using compost and whatnot is the way to go. But can't do that on factory farms. They just want to go make that money. They don't care what it tastes like. They just look at that presentation. Is it green? Is it red? Okay, good to go. Hi, Jane. I'm having an issue controlling humidity. Yeah, I have that issue too. I definitely had to get a dehumidifier. It was bad until I had that. I have to upgrade buckets. Maybe. You mean on the cannabis or the potatoes? I'm not going to worry about it on the potatoes. I'm going to continue adding soil underneath of the canopies, trying to build that up until it gets to the top, and then whatever happens. Literally all those potatoes you see came from one. So I'm not worried about super maxing the yield because you're right, a bigger bucket would be better. But actually that back right bucket, you might not, I can't point it at it for you guys, but the very back one on the right side is a 30-gallon grow pot. I could go bigger, but I'll be happy with whatever comes out of that, right? Well, thanks,
I would say so.
Hi, Charlene. Once again, anybody, I have my group of growers. Anybody who's a grower is welcome up on the show. Ashley, I know you're in the comments. If you want to come up, you can. No big deal. Sure. I like this idea of having a sort of a rotating cast of growers that come up here and there, on a semi-regular basis, and there's definitely a handful now that I have sort of closely worked with, at least. Just make a cylinder to wrap the sides. Oh yeah, that makes sense. To make the buckets taller, yeah, I could see that for sure. All right. So Steve-O, I thought about some good stuff tonight, but I didn't write it down for the show. You guys, this show is going to be good. I'm gonna go all out. It's not gonna be just joke. It's gonna be inspiration, wham, joke. Wham with something serious, and then wham back into the funny. And you guys are not gonna know what's gonna happen. I'm hoping that it works the way that I'm thinking anyway. Can dump more dirt in. Yeah, no, that's a good idea. And I'm not 100% sure if I should trim the leaves off the bottom as I'm dumping dirt in, or if I should just bury them. I need to look into that actually before I bury them.
That's a good question.
So here I'm just, I had to get some water, and this is such a never-ending battle, like because I use that water to water different plants, like you just saw me do. So then I have to take water from the. I have a big barrel, 50-gallon barrel that I collect the dehumidifier. It's distilled water that's coming out of the furnace, but then I also have an RO system that if I want to hook up, I can, but I still need to get that hooked up like into the hard line, and otherwise I have to run a hose outside to hook it up to the outside. So I need to just get the pieces to fix it. Self-sustainability, Cat. And and it's not even just like some people might get caught up on the, well, I don't have time to do all that stuff. There's little things, there's small things that everybody can do. Finding ways to reuse waste instead of throwing it away. And I don't mean like the whole like recycling is great, but I like to repurpose stuff, like for my own benefit, so that I don't have to buy it in the future. Like I have cardboard all over this house. I'm going to use cardboard. I'm actually going to cut cardboard into a bunch of pieces, and then I'm going to bury it in my yard in the low spots, like big old piles of cardboard. I'm going to bury it and then pile dirt on top of that, and then it will level out as the cardboard decomposes, and then my low spot won't be so low anymore. Anyway, it's a thought I've had. I don't know if it's going to work out well, but I'm going to try it. And it's all about, what's that?
Good luck, man. I think that the way you research, the way you try things, I think that it's all going to work out for you. I mean, I like the way that you take advice, like you say, from the other growers that we have around us right now. And
I like to hear different perspectives because I like to sometimes combine two other people's thoughts. Thank you, Sarah.
Yeah,
yes, the humidifier is important, especially depending where they are growing, inside or out, where you live, humidity levels. Yeah, if you're in the basement like I am, I initially thought it would be super, great place to grow, but then the humidity levels are definitely difficult. Now, I know some people in their grow room or in their tent, they have a dehumidifier, a humidifier, an air conditioner, a heater, tons of fans, like carbon dioxide, bags and stuff like that. It's crazy how much you can do to actually dial it in. And they're super smart tents too that you can do. This is all built by hand, except for that aquarium, obviously, and then the chairs that the whole thing is sitting on. But it's all trial and error. Like this whole system is going to be, just tossed eventually when it's used up and it's falling apart or whatever. Like the wood gets moldy or something. Whatever happens, whatever happens to it, it's a temporary system. And I think no matter what system I build in the future, it's going to be like that. You got to replace parts and got to clean it or whatever.
Well, repairs, repurposing, and recycling. Those three things are a big part of self-sustainability, in my opinion.
Jane, I suggest you can take, just in a temporary sense, you could take towels, get them wet with whatever moisture you got. If you got like a puddle from like your water heater or like your furnace or something, anything that you can find, you get that humidity in like a towel, and then you lay that towel out or hang it near your room or near where you want that humidity to go up, and maybe do multiple towels if you need more. It's hard to say how much you would need, but look at all that trim, Steve-O. I need to do something with that.
That needs to be made into keef.
Yeah, keef and some rosin.
Yes, sir.
This didn't work out too well. I zoomed in too much. That's okay. So I got two plants. I top that one, and that's the little tiny one in the background. I top this one's top, and it'll probably take off too. It looks like it's going to. All it's got to do is root. that water, there's water right under the surface there, and it's moving. Here we go, guys. These are my little experiments that I had in there, and they're right here.
Nice.
Let me pull them up here real quick. Boom. So I put them on this hanger. You guys won't really be able to see them. There's too much light. But I kind of am worried about a couple pieces here, and I might just toss them, if I don't like if it looks like mold. I don't think so. Maybe it might just be like a lot of white frosty. It's hard to see. Like it's almost too lit up in here. Here we go.
Yeah. Well, you're right. He's got that made up real nice. He's got it nice and clean, guys. He really rearranged everything and put a lot of time into it.
What are you talking about?
Oh, everybody's complimenting on how nice and tidy your grow room and your basement looks there.
Well, thanks, guys. I do spend time trying to straighten that up and make sure it doesn't get overwhelmingly dirty, because I am using soil in the basement, which can be a bad idea if you're not keeping it contained,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I thought I would just hang this and take a couple of pieces off and kind of check out the nugs. I mean, they're so small and narfy. I don't even know that I would trim anything off of that.
No.
What would you trim? I'll just turn all this into a dry sift, right?
Yes, sir.
That's kind of probably what I would do. That's what I would do. Oh yeah, that's what I did. I brought out my little magnifier. You guys, if you can find one of these, it is called the Grow LED Binocular Microscope 60 time. This was $10. See if I can show you.
Oh yeah.
What it looks like. It was $10, and this is better than the other one I have that was $35. This one was $35, and this one. And these are kind of essential if you're going to grow, especially cannabis. It really helps when to harvest and stuff like that. And this one is just essentially a magnifying glass with a light on it for $35. Now this one is actually a microscope with a light on it. So for $10, man, this is definitely a huge buy. And I bought this at True Healthcare and Wellness in Peoria. They have one in Sunnyland and they have one in Canton, Illinois. I'm going to use it real quick here to see. See, now it has a secondary light that's blue that is for mold. It's supposed to detect mold. I guess I need my eyes, don't I? I can keep the glasses off for a little while, but if I'm on for a long time, they really help. Very frosty, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, their buds aren't real tight or dense, so I feel like taking them apart isn't gonna be needed. I may have waited too long on the harvest. They're so small. I only went like a week, but yeah, I should just take them all off and put them in a jar. I think let them cure up a little bit. Since I have one handy. Yeah, I really got to get to nobody likes to clean, well, some people do. But that's what I got to get to now is the cleaning up of the other side of the basement, which it looks tidy down there, but it's not clean like where, I'm going to scrub the walls and floor and everything. Oh, sorry, Steve. Let me pull you back up, bro. Sorry about that.
No, it's cool.
I really do wish I could get you working the comments, though, while I'm doing other stuff. But we're definitely going to have to set that up next week.
Yeah, that would be easier because if I just keep sitting here shouting out, you're going to get pissed off.
Well, yeah, and then people get annoyed by that too, right? You're having warm on.
Because if I could bring their comment up on the screen and let it be read by everybody, at least that would be helping you catch up.
Yeah. I'm not 100% sure what you mean by this, Ricky. Dee Dee, looking forward to 420 in Mason City, Illinois. It's called Mason City, Dee Dee, and the place is called Mason City Limits. Is the name of the club. Going to be fun experience and have an awesome way to meet the Canna fam. That's right, Dee Dee. Dee Dee's a youngster. It's going to be funny meeting some of these youngsters out there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he's as young as Sarah. Well, yeah, Sarah might be a little younger, but yes, Jane Doe says exactly. And you know what? I couldn't agree more, Jane.
Yeah.
So much. I don't know what you were saying. Just so you guys know, I have a dry sense of humor, Jane. So I didn't know what you meant, but I'm going to take it. I'm taking that. Exactly. Sounds good to me. Exactly. So much has changed. Looking good. Thanks, Maui. I'm surprised. It does make me feel good to see that some people have noticed the changes and some of the look of my whole area and whatnot. Even just having a compost bucket for your soils in the summer. Yeah, no, that's a good idea. I think the compost is another good way to fill in my yard too. I've heard of ways to you put a fence around an area and just constantly put all your waste in that area, and then it'll help fill up the yard, keep the dogs out of it. I repurpose everything. Okay. All of my artwork is from recycled material. See, now that's what I'm talking about, Ricky. Now here's what I want to combine. I want to combine what you're doing with what I'm doing. So imagine a whole wing of the business, right? So you have the main business where it's all scientific and dialed in and using good equipment where we're making the money, right? And then a whole side section of the business where all we do is repurpose materials like Ricky's talking about, where we make things that are pretty, artwork that's also like planters and also has a purpose, it's artistic, looking, except it's also like a planter or a whatever, compost bin, anything, but make it out of repurposed materials and make it look pleasing, old landscaping type of items and stuff like that. Tires people would grow in, or wheelbarrows and stuff like that. Are you okay? Oh, I hope he's okay there. I hope you're okay, Ricky.
You all good, Rick?
Ricky, are you okay? Everybody wants to know now. It's all about learning. That's right, Jane. I want to learn the rest of my life. I think everybody should, because first of all, it helps to stave off some of the issues we have in our later days in the brain, right? I love taking trash and making it useful. Okay.
I thought he said talking trash.
I thought he meant to say talking trash. I was going to give him shit, but no, looks good.
That's Ricky.
Things make everything look better. Yeah, the aquarium does. It is aesthetically pleasing, but it's not it's not going to be the best way to go for a larger system, because the corners actually are where the good stuff builds up, and you have to clean that out here and there. But a circular or oval shaped fish container is much better at keeping everything moving. Should that say makes sense? Wow, you made your area so nice. Well, see, so everybody really liked the area. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. I'm doing good. Okay, that's good. Good. That's a typical man answer, Ricky. All men just say, I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm doing good. Man, isn't that funny? We are expected to not be doing good when we say that we're doing good. It's a new thing. It's kind of fairly new, but it's all right. Jane is talking to John. We found out who John Doe is, everybody. I'm not telling you, but we know who he is. Mold? Yeah, Jane, I'm not sure if it has mold or not, actually. It just looks kind of like a little bit white around the base of the nugs, but that could be just because of the thin stems just kind of turning white from the frost and stuff like that. Nothing to trim. Yeah, Val, there's nothing to trim on those. Yeah. Magnify it. Yeah. Need one because sight is so bad. Yeah, Jane, they're actually really nice to have, just so you can see those trichomes and know when it's time to harvest, Yo, what up, Matt? What up, Kasia? What's up, Elisa May? What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are all having a great Monday. A whole new week of opportunities starting today.
That's messy.
I have a good idea of where I'm going to go do a review for tomorrow, so that's going to be a good show. Definitely make that. Go check that out. We're going to be doing a good Wednesday show too, guys. If anybody's part of Grill Fam, go check us out on Grill Fam Wednesdays at 2:00 Central Time. We do a informative smoke sesh, basically. More so a smoke sesh than this is. But we also, last week, we found out that they're looking to change marijuana to a not off the Schedule 1, or they're looking to take it off of Schedule 1, which would effectively decriminalize it across federal lines, which is pretty cool. And we found that out on our show on Wednesday. We also found out they supposedly okayed the use of hempcrete to make homes in America, which is also really cool. I'll take that, Keisha. Thank you. I appreciate that. What's up, Troy? How are you?
What's up, Troy?
Hello, Nora. How are you doing tonight? So,
Hey,
guys,
Mike.
I do want to actually put some soil in this. I'll show it off again now that we got 15 lovely viewers in the house. Thanks, you guys, for stopping by. Hi, Mike. How are you? Guys, make sure you hit that like button. I appreciate it for sure. Just hit that 1,000 followers mark on the page. So we're going to be going up and away and beyond here soon. So, guys, this is a muffin container. Okay, my son really likes muffins. You know, bread. I love bread too, but there's nothing in bread for us, right? But I'm going to take this muffin container and I'm going to turn it into a little mini greenhouse. And that's basically going to be just a sort of a seed starter bin, right? So what I'll do is I'll start I have a bunch of seeds. I'm going to decide what I'm going to grow. I think I might do sunflowers and carrots. I have a bunch of microgreen stuff here. I got a whole bunch of seeds. I have a whole bin full of rainbow pepper seeds that I made from the rainbow peppers that I grew. And that's a whole nother level of satisfaction when you grow something and then you make the seeds from it. So like cannabis would be similar, right? Like if I was able to get to the point where I'm breeding seeds, like a lot of breeders out there are doing, they crossbreeding different types and stuff. That's probably a pretty satisfying feeling, you know, being able to not only bring a product to harvest, but also be able to create seeds to harvest more. Let's see. Radish. Oh, here, rainbow carrots and sunflowers. That's what we're going to do.
Oh,
My first microgreen crop.
There it is, guys. You're seeing history in the making right now.
Hi, Jamie. How are you? Oh, I'm sorry. There's so many people I mean to tag. I don't think I tagged a few that I said I was going to. Let me try to do that real quick. All right. Real quick here. Steve-O, tell us about your group. You guys go follow my friend Steve-O on the 815 CannaFam. Did you notice that you could put a thing now underneath your name for what they call it?
Oh, I'm not sure.
See, I don't know if you saw it online, but
I can tell you that in my group, it's basically trying to follow the same principles that Wayland does, in the sense that I also believe that we should all learn to be more self-sustainable and that we should all try to grow our own medicine. The biggest thing that I want to get out there is that I'm just really tired of the world being so ugly, and I think that if we can all just network with each other, get along, and not try to take what somebody else has all the time, and just work for what we need and work together, that we would have
grow the pie.
Yeah,
grow the pie. Don't worry about taking someone else's piece.
Yeah,
grow the pie. Like the only way we can make this excess that we have now that we're living in this America is by everybody working together. And now we're starting to divide that pie up, and everyone's like, I'm taking this piece. But anyway, a little metaphor for you.
Well, thanks for asking.
Metaphor,
I appreciate that. I mean, even if people came together in a group, let's say, you had a few friends that came together to purchase their medicine together. That's the networking that can bring the cost down for everybody. there's just a lot of things that if we all work together, we could make things be better instead of pulling each other apart all the time.
Steve-O, I should have asked you to remind me. I've been listening to music for a while now since that video was off and you guys weren't hearing it. That's why you overhear me. I'm over here just having a great time, listening to the tunes, and you guys are all like, "Oh, this is just dry."
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, hey guys, thanks for all those reacts. Appreciate that. What's
Fire
up,
in the
Rodney?
hole.
Got Rodney in the house. Rodney's going to have me on his show on Wednesday. Rodney, I apologize. I don't want to butcher the name. Post that name in the comments if you want. We got Fire in the Hole in the house. What up, Dean?
Yeah. Positive vibes back at you, Kasia. We always know that you're a positive person.
Why don't we let's stop and take a puff. What do you think there, Steve-O?
Let's do it. I'm ready for a dab and a bowl.
Yeah. Let's take a puff before I get my hands dirty. They shouldn't get too dirty because I brought this. You guys, check it out. Ooh. It's a super secret magic wand, you guys.
Oh, look at that.
Just cover my face. It's a Cyclops. Anyway, you guys remember these? Like you scoop the pumpkin out. Yeah, yes, pumpkin scooper. This one's just green. I didn't think about it until I brought it down here. It disappears. I know. I think it's way cooler than it is. All right. But I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it does resemble a noodle grabber actually, but it's got like serrated edges on it so that you can.
You resemble a noodle grabber. No, I'm just kidding. Rodney, throw the name of that show in the comments. I want to shout that out for everybody. Going to be on there Wednesday. I'm not sure what time again. Rodney, by the way, I meant to tell you that email. I didn't see the email, so I'll hit you up later about that. I put these back on.
Oh, I like that name, the Daily Chronicles. I like that.
Yeah, there he goes.
That's pretty slick.
Wait, so there it is. Got it. Yes, the Daily Chronicles. He put up. Actually, you know what, Rodney? While we're smoking, I'm going to put up that video that you sent me.
Yeah, I also have a very, very private group, and I named it Certified Friends. You like that? Certified.
You have a lot of groups, Steve-O. Like you got Steve. Are you going to delete any of those or just?
No, not all the groups are for everybody. Some of my groups are just for certain people that I have.
They all have uses, basically. Is what you're saying.
They're common interest groups. That's what they are. And you just, if I invite you, then that must mean that you have a common interest. All
right, so I have to take back the music thing. I forgot I was playing music in StreamYard, so never mind. You probably thought you didn't even respond. You just let me go with it. You're like, oh yeah, you've heard the music too the whole time, haven't you? You son of a. All right, so we're gonna play something real quick here.
We got Frosty here.
Oh, we got Jay Frost in the house.
Yeah, he says it's Waylon cool. Your segment is. And he says things Waylon thinks is cool. Way cool.
Things Waylon, your new segment. Things Waylon thinks is cool. Okay. All right. Well, the thing is the main segment's over, the video is showing like the update part of it, the weekly review part of it. And we're going to plant some seeds. But other than that, we're just, now it's time to pontificate a little bit. We're going to play Rodney's intro for his show, The Daily Chronicles. Wait.
miracles that you do. I'm a slave to memories, forever haunting me.
So Kat says they can't hear it at all.
I heard it.
You heard it, right?
Yeah,
Kat,
it was
maybe?
earlier. I think she couldn't hear
All
it.
right, that was throwing me off. So let's continue. Let's finish it.
That's a pretty fat intro, I gotta say. Not bad.
That is cool.
Very good job, Rodney.
Hell yeah.
Everybody says that they could hear it, so we're good.
All right. Back to Frosty.
He says the pumpkin scooper was the first cool thing he saw.
Yeah, I saw that. Now it makes sense now with what he was saying. It kind of goes right along with that. I get it now because yeah, I mean things I think are cool like this fucking gun. You know, I take this fucking gun out every once in a while when I need to, you know, just blow off some steam. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, the glasses are. You know what? I'm just gonna say it, guys. I actually think the glasses are kind of cool, but that's not why I'm wearing them. Okay, they're grow glass. They're not sunglasses. They're grow glasses. They're for grow lights, and so I can see through them pretty well. You just can't. They're green, so that's why they're reflective. Let's have a smoke, okay? I'm gonna cheers
Yes,
you all to my Psycho Swan. Thank you, Kasia.
Yes, ma'am. Kasia is the shiznit. Cheers, everybody. Let's all smoke together.
Cool gun, he said.
Not for sale or trade.
I wear mine to pretend to be invisible. Rodney.
Where'd you go? Oh, there he is. I thought you left.
Let's see here. I can get it. I can get it.
And we're back.
The things you do on the late night show, right? Cheers.
It was your invisible cloak, they're saying, like Harry Potter.
Yes, exactly like Harry Potter. He let me borrow it, and I'm not giving that shit back. Come on, man.
All right, Frosty. Frosty says he's got to go. See you, buddy.
Have a good night, Frost. Thanks, bro, for stopping through.
Cat says the same thing. Invisibility cloak. Harry Potter, says Rodney. Maui, I can't wait to cheers with everyone on 420. Woot woot. That is the truest thing. I am so looking forward to this. I mean, I went out of the country one time and I wasn't as excited to go out of the country as I am to meet all you guys.
Are you nervous a little bit, Steve-O?
Yeah, I am. I'm a little nervous to meet everybody.
I'm nervous more to like we need to get together and like sort of create a solid structure to what we're doing. We can sort of like go on the fly for some of it, right? But we want to have a sort of a general structure because it's only going to be 45 minutes. We can do that standing on our heads. We've already been here an hour. Yeah. You know, and so yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was going to say. You know, it's like I'm nervous to meet everybody, and the fact that doing the show, I don't want to let anybody down, and I want us to have a good time and have lots and lots of laughs. That's my main thing.
It's going to be funny, and I think it's going to be a nice warm up for the whole weekend because there's going to be stuff going on from that day all the way through the weekend.
Mhm.
And then we're talking about having a second show, maybe you guys, a second show. Some of you who see the first show, it might be very similar, just kind of like a comedian would, but it still might be worth going to see it the second time anyway, right?
Sure.
We might change some things up. Maybe something didn't work, something did work, and we go with that, so it might be a lot different the second time. It's like
That's right.
peekaboo. It was kind of like peekaboo, wasn't
Mhm.
it, PJ? All right. So let's see. I do want to get
Thanks,
this.
Pat.
I want to smoke a little more before I put the soil in there because I don't want to get too dirty before I start touching more cannabis. Try to be conscientious about it. Here, actually, I would. I don't mind smoking dry. This bowl I won from Fire in the Hole when I was the smart stoner. It's kind of cool. It makes it see through, even though it's yellow. The yellow is reacting to the green screen. That's kind of interesting. So Maui, what did happen tonight, by the way? How did that go? I want to know. But I did win this on the Are You Smarter Than a Stoner over there on Fire in the Hole, you guys. Shout out to
Yeah, I
Fire
was
in the Hole.
wondering that.
This event we're putting on is definitely a Fire in the Hole family event because Steve-O and I are both in the Fire in the Hole family. We are putting on our show as the Indoor Farmer Crew, but we're all part of the same group anyway. So it should be really fun. I tell you what, guys, I was super stoked when they got a hold of me and said, "Yeah, you want to do an event together? Let's go." Okay, what are you thinking? They're like, "Yeah, I was looking in Illinois." I was like, "Huh? You guys are coming here? Wow. Okay." Like I didn't ask for that. I didn't vote for Illinois or anything, and
Mm-hmm.
obviously I don't love Illinois. Who does? But there's a lot of people here that they know and that we know, and so it's going to be a good time.
Well, from what I've seen so far, it seems like they picked a good spot by picking Illinois because it seems like it's the most central for the most people anyway. You know what I mean? To where everybody's got a little bit of travel, perhaps, but I think it's going to work out great. I mean, I don't think Mason City knows what's coming. I don't think that they know that we're going to come down there and we're going to be having some fun, guys.
Yeah, occasionally, like it might be fun. We might not even really have to structure anything. We'll just sit there laughing the entire time. But no, I want to put something into it. Make it worth. Like I want you guys to feel something. I don't want to just be funny. Like I want you guys to get chills. Like it's just gonna be. I feel like we're gonna rise to the occasion. I think all of us are. I know Fire in the Hole fam. They're gonna do their best. Now I'm thinking Ricky definitely we do need to have a team meeting at some point. I'm thinking we need somebody, maybe a person designated, just over on comments and watching the flow of the comments. And if anybody says anything that's really relevant that they need to like let us know or something like that, because we won't be able to sit there. We won't be able to look at many comments, to be honest. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
Cheers.
Whereabouts are you from? Who knit you? Well, we're over here in the Illinois. We're Illinois boys. Got 18 lovely people hanging out, you guys. I appreciate you guys for sure. Cheers.
I'm in Illinois as well. I'm up north in the 815.
Got to switch.
Yeah, so that's really cool. We always have something up our sleeves, Ricky says. Yes, that's true. I have another idea. How about we do the Indoor Farmer comedy show at the comedy club, but we do it on an absurd amount of mushrooms, you and me.
Oh man, that's not a good idea.
Make it a total incoherent blabberfest to where
it would just be what's that about, Maui? Goodness gracious. Cheers, everybody.
Yeah.
Cheers. Oh, I can't. I'm using 2 lighters. I've explained it before, but I'll explain it again. This one has better butane in it, but it won't light anymore. So I'm just using the other lighter to light it.
Cheers. You put work into it. Ooh, you got your finger, didn't you?
Yeah, this lighter, when you turn it sideways, the flame just shoots out like an inch.
Kind of like me when
Yeah,
you sneeze.
when you lay down, it's like whoop, shoots out,
Yeah.
squeaks out the side. What's up, C-Los in the house? Cali 420 gas boy.
Celos, what's up, my
Newfie,
brother?
who knit you? See, Cat recognized that Newfie speak
Mm-hmm.
is film that. Okay, yeah, we're gonna film it for sure. It's gonna be live. I'm taking mushrooms for the first time. Mark my words. You're gonna do that night.
Oh,
Oh man, that might be.
oh
We
man.
need you. We need you to hold it together, Ricky. We need you to hold it together. You don't have to go overboard. Yeah, we're not gonna go overboard. I'm not gonna do that. I'm actually gonna. I don't want to be too nervous either, though. I want it to be like flow. I want it to flow. You know what I mean?
Right.
I disappear during the show. Yeah, I'll come out all like Green Man costume, completely disappeared. Just like come out like the guy from Grandma's Boy. You know, just dressed as the wall, and I'll just be standing next to the wall, like, yes. How could he see me? You know, anyone seen that movie? It's a good one. The stoner ingenuity right there. Well, thanks, Ron. I'm not sure what you saw that was the ingenuity part, but definitely going to make this greenhouse work out here. Ron, you see this muffin container? We're going to make it, we're going to turn it into a little mini greenhouse. I'm going to pop a couple of holes in the bottom there. You know, we're going to heat up the old dab tool, pop a couple holes in there.
That's how we do it.
Pop them holes. Letterkenny, oh, Rodney, bro. I love Letterkenny. I don't think any of my Canadian friends have ever seen it, though. Kat, have you ever seen Letterkenny? Kim, I don't know if Kim is listening back there, but if you've ever seen Letterkenny, let me know. You probably don't like it as a Canadian, I'm guessing, but man, I love that show. Oh, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, bye. I love me some Letterkenny. So if you guys don't know about that, go check it out. It's a Canadian comedy, low budget to begin with, but man, they caught a following on for sure. Canadians, man, I have a lot of Canadian friends who are so self-sustainable type people. You know, Kim, Ron, Kat. You know, I know so many now that all seem to be also doing things, and I wouldn't have thought so because I think when I think of Canada, I don't think of a very long grow season. You know, people make do with what they have, and sometimes you only have a couple months of a grow season, but they will still, you know, make that count. I think, yeah, growing indoors is a good way to go, but you may not always have that capability, right? All right, just a single hole in the bottom of each one, so you don't want the liquid to come out too fast.
The seeds that I start this week will actually be nursed to go outside later. So I'll veg them for 3 months inside the house, and then I'll put 2 outside and see how big they get this year. I'm going to put them out as soon as the last frost hits. I'm going to get them out there like the end of April, beginning of May, and see how we can do with this short season this year. Because my plants last year didn't get big enough, you know, in the short veg season that we have.
Kat, did you hear was I dancing the last time I took mushrooms? I don't remember that. I wish I could have gotten that video. I think it might still be out there somewhere, but I was sitting behind said Illinois person, and he was live, and I was sitting behind him, and I was just shroomed to my toes, and yeah, I was medicated on the psilocybins. Oh yeah, Rodney. I'm not sure that if you knew that. I might have told you that already, but we are on the NOK network. Let me see if I have a shorter commercial to play. the 5 minutes are a little bit tough. Indoor farmer commercial. There's one that's 3 minutes and 23 seconds. Nah, I'll just play another 5-minute one at the end. That's 2 full commercial sets. That should be happy. I'm trying to change things around to do something that I never thought I would ever do, and that's make the advertisers happy, make the sponsors happy.
Mm-hmm.
And I can do that to an extent, right? And you know, I can play. We need time in the beginning anyway, so that works out. And now I'm doing it a little different. I'm doing the intro and stuff, and then playing the commercial after I let everybody know, hey, I'm going to do some sharing, some tagging. Check out this commercial from the NOK Network. So I think that works nicely. Hopefully they're happy. But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to, you know, I'm not going to do anything unsightly, but I think I appreciate what they're doing, and I think so far it's all good stuff. It's so far what I've seen anyway. There's some really good information, some good shows that they're putting together, and so check them out. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, buddy. Silos, cool if you join. He wants to know.
Was cool to watch me deep throat the sword, Joe? Did I do that? Oh yeah, I did. I did do that. I didn't actually do that though, Joe. You know that, right? Pretty sure you know that. Cheers, cheers, Joe Kelly. You are one of my biggest supporters, Joe Kelly. I really appreciate you, everything you've done for me, and all the offers to help and things. I wish we lived a little bit closer together. You know, maybe for you're offering cool clones and stuff, and Steve-O tells me that you fix phones. So, you know, I appreciate you. I want you to know that we did it. We got to that 1,000 mark, you guys. I know some of you already knew that, but I'm just, you know, telling anyone who showed up, 1,000 on the page. Very happy for that. But yeah, Silos wasn't here earlier. Silos got to the 1,000 mark. We got Miss Kim in the backstage. Kim, I'm going to wait for your camera to pop on to know whether you want to come up or not. I'm assuming not.
Silos wants up.
You know, Silos.
We're looking for growth, right?
You know, but we're kind of done. You know, I like Silos, guys. Chat, put in the chat hashtag Silos if you want to see Silos to come up tonight. Silos has been a grower. Silos is in the world, in the game. I think he could come up. I think we're going to make an exception. While I'm doing the planting and stuff, he can help us out with the commentary. I do appreciate our friend Silos. I'm going to send him an invite. I see Kim in the backstage. I'm guessing she's just doing some administrative things.
Oh, thanks, Kim. Kim says she's uploaded a short commercial for you.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Kim. Yeah, she heard me.
Oh, we've got hashtag Silos from Kat, Maui, Valerie, Jane Doe. Steve-O says hashtag Silos with capital letters.
Silos, I sent you a message with the tag. You are welcome to come up, brother.
Did you see me experiment today with StreamYard, Waylon?
I did. Did I see you what? I'm sorry. What was that word you said?
I was experimenting.
Oh, yeah. Yes, and I'm glad you are, because like Kim was saying, if we can get you hooked up with the same, you know, link and stuff, that way you can control some things and such, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, I was learning a few things today, and I appreciate your help.
Thanks, Ron. Yeah, I would have come up, but I was dropping my son off at that time. All right. So while we're waiting for Silos to come up, and probably have another puff with our friend. Oh, there he is. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
Silos, what's up?
Wow. Thank you.
Yo, what up?
I don't think you got that.
People was good. Waylon.
Silos, I'm about to make a mini greenhouse out of this muffin container.
Oh, that's clean, bro. I did one out of the gallon of milk.
Okay. Yeah, I have a bunch of gallons from when I was buying distilled water, and then I found out my house was making it for free, but we won't go there. All right, so I need to make myself some space because we want to see the action, right?
Yeah.
We want to see the action.
While you're setting up, I'll hit a nose dab.
Yeah, bro. Set it up. Definitely, we're all about medicating freely on the show. It's a if you guys are just tuning in, it's like a late night talk show version of you got like all these late nights, Tonight Show and whatnot. I can't think of all the names, but kind of mixed with the podcast atmosphere, long form show.
Yeah.
But eventually, man, I'm definitely interested in getting us some musicians to play, record them, play a couple songs with their permission, showcase them and sort of rotate them in and out weekly and do sort of a not really a concert, but a mini concert, I guess, in the beginning or the middle, maybe probably the middle, because then people would maybe tune in to see who's this week's artist, and I know it may not make sense, but self-sustainability, guys, musicians, nobody's telling you to go be a musician, right? But how important is music, right? Like I don't know if we could really survive as people without music. Like, what would we do? So I feel like that's very relevant in my book.
Hey, Silos, everybody's talking about how you are wearing your tuxedo today. You're in your finest.
Come on.
That's as much as he gets.
That's all I've ever seen him in, man.
Valerie, shirt off, please.
Yeah, Valerie.
Sorry, wrong page.
Wrong page.
No, she says wrong page. We got Poondogger in the house. What's up, Poondogger?
What's up,
yo, Poondogger? What up, though?
What up?
Sorry.
Universal
everybody
language
that's
of the
on my friends list or whatever. Everybody's friends in here too, y'all. Follow Steve-O right here. Wait, there you go, Steve-O. Follow Waylon, y'all. Waylon over here, and then follow everybody in the chat. Don't forget to tap it up, share it up, and show that love, y'all.
Hey, thanks, Silos. Same for Silos, guys. Follow Silos, man. Hashtag Silos. Garcia.
All right, we're gonna do a fat nose dab. We're gonna do a fat nose dab for Waylon and Steve-O put together. Here we go.
So
my nose has been waiting for this all day.
So I got a mixture here, guys. About half cocoa. It's coconut core. If you don't know what cocoa is, it almost looks like a soil, but it's coconut shredded pieces of the inside of a coconut. And that half of that, and then half soil, which is the purple frog soil that I have. No, purple cow. Shoot, I should know that. Purple cow, I think. Anyway, half and half, and then I took some water from the fish tank to make it moist. Okay, so what you want to do, and this is what I've heard. Again, I'm not the expert. I don't want to tell you. I don't want to talk like, okay, this is what you do. I'm going to talk like, this is what I've heard that you do. This is what I think that you do, right?
Yeah.
So what I've heard is that you want the soil not too wet. You want it to like almost clump like a snowball in your hand, kind of squish together a little bit. And when you let go, it kind of keeps its form, but sort of starts to crack apart. Is that about right, Steve-O, from your experience?
I think so.
So you want it to be moist enough to kind of clump a little bit, but not too.
Yes. Especially with cocoa, you have to remember that it needs a little bit more water.
True. But I didn't want to, since I was giving it fish water already, so that's going to have nutrients in it, and the soil itself has nutrients in it. I was kind of taking that into consideration. But you're right about the moisture levels. Definitely want those to be.
It's great for a starter soil because you don't want your soil to be too hot. You need no nutrients whatsoever other than what's in the soil or the cocoa core at this point.
For some reason, the fish water is okay to do early on.
Well, sure.
Plants seem to really like it, and a lot of them will go their whole lives on just the fish water.
I can answer that comment that says, why nose dabs? Okay. Real quick, I don't mean to interrupt, Waylon.
Yeah, that's okay. That's Kim.
Blessed to be on here and blessed to be, to do some nose dabs. But I will answer that for you. 1, it gets you a little bit toastier. 2, for me, it don't burn. It don't do none of that stuff to me. 3, it does leave a little bit of wax residue up in the nose, though, and you do have to clean that up.
So there's
But
a downside.
That's
Okay.
why I do nose dabs. That's why I do nose dabs. You know,
Well, we can look at
I've
it.
been doing nose dabs for almost I want to say maybe 3 years now, 3 or 4 years I've been doing nose dabs.
Mhm.
But before just taking regular nose dabs, I used to do a nose dab and a shotgun waterfall of beer.
Yeah, I saw that. So
Yeah, Waylon's seen it.
we can look at it kind of scientifically here. I know that the nose has more receptors
Memory.
to absorb things. So it has a
Yeah.
higher absorption rate than your mouth. But also the nose has a process in it that helps us absorb oxygen, which would probably also include inhaling other things, right?
Mhm.
So yeah, I could see that for sure.
That's a great question though, Kim, to ask. And now everybody knows.
Yeah, and it probably helps since we're on the network that maybe anybody on the network that doesn't know about this, because most of our friends, in the comments probably have seen it, but we're spread out there now, guys. We're out to places that we don't necessarily know all the people there, so that's good. Definitely good to clear that up, because I have not done a nose dab yet, and I was actually talking about doing one at 1,000 followers. I don't know if I'm doing that now.
Yeah, right.
Followers, but I don't have any dabs. So what am I gonna do?
Looks like you'll have to pick up some dabs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kim, you put that up there? I was like, how did that happen? She popped it.
So I've never used manure, Cat. Cat's asking if we've ever used manure for composting manure or not. I never have.
I
No.
have worms. I have a worm bin, and so I can throw the worm castings, which is.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Joe Kelly, I thought you did nose dabs to entertain us. See, Los.
Oh yeah, I could do that too for you.
He's like, I'll do another one. You don't
I'm doing
threaten
it
me
right
with
now.
a good
Here we go.
time. Don't threaten me with a good time. Fact about Kat: she plays Justin Bieber to her plants grow. Yeah, I could see that.
Puffing them clouds. Nose
You guys
dabs.
are tuning me into an armchair expert, and turning me into an armchair expert. I didn't know anything about anything a few months ago.
Oh, good. I'm glad that you're learning, Ricky.
Well, definitely doing that show has got to be helping too. But are you smarter than a stoner? Because you got to be on your toes, trying to create things that are entertaining, and it probably becomes an addiction too, for sure. Like Kim and I have talked about, knowing how to edit and create commercials becomes it's fun, but then it's very time consuming. But then it's like almost addicting at the same time. All right, guys, I'm going to plant some rainbow carrots. I'm going to plant a few in each cup because I can pull them out after they've started. I'm going to plant like a few seeds, 2 or 3 seeds in each little indention that I make. And then I cover it up. It doesn't have to be very deep. They're just getting started in here.
Well, the only thing with peeing, in order to only control your pH, is you're also adding ammonia, and that's going to give you too much nitrogen, depending on what stage you are with.
Urine is not a good unless it's coming from certain animals like fish, like horses, cows, animals that have good manure, because you don't have good manure in, like, say, cats and dogs. Although it can be used, it just has to be done differently. It takes longer to break down.
Yeah.
From what I've heard.
Well, I mean, Kat, it doesn't matter what type of fertilizer it is, whether it comes from cows, horses, humans. I mean, it all still works the same way. Some's going to be better than others depending on whether, what a horse eats, what a cow eats, what we eat. Those things are going to be in that fertilizer.
What about bat guano?
That's super good. But this is the thing, though, about some of these exotic things. there's some exotic stuff that people are putting in some of their marijuana, especially like all the competition and the competitive growers and stuff. They're doing this stuff like, yucca and like, cheers. Like, what is the other one? Aloe extract and stuff. Stuff that takes a lot of plants from a tropical area to get that's enough of it. And the reason I have a problem with that is that what are you going to do if the supply chains are broken down and you need stuff? You can't just order exotic ingredients all the time. I mean, in my opinion, anyway. I feel like I've seen old timers that would use that have used just tea, like you put tea bags in water like tea, and that's what they feed their plant, and it's big and beautiful. Like there are things that we don't have to go so far sometimes. Now I forgot that I had sunflowers here, and I went ahead and planted all rainbow carrots, but that's okay because they're supposed to be a microgreen. So the rainbow carrots, you guys, and if you didn't know this, I didn't know it either, but you can eat the tops of carrots. So if you don't, I'm not letting it grow a whole carrot. I'm just letting it grow some green, and then I can eat that.
Oh, that's crazy! I didn't know that.
So that's a microgreen. That's what that is. Now I didn't know that either because I was like, where do I find microgreen seeds, right? Right. So we're gonna shut that. I'm not gonna push it shut too hard. I'm just gonna let it sit like that. Now, here's the beauty of it. You won't be able to see this part, but I'm going to set it on in the aquaponics system, that trough that I have with the clay pebbles. I'm just going to set it on the top of the clay pebbles. And that way, when I water it, it's just going to drain through into the aquaponics system.
Right. And then your roots are going to try to make its way to the water. That's the point.
They will, yeah. I'll stop it before they get down, down into that. But
sure. Well, good job, Waylon. You know what? You teach us a lot of stuff. We like to show you guys what we know, and then we also learn from you guys all the time. Especially, we've got some pretty good growers in here. We've got Joe, we've got Ashley, we've got other growers in here that are very talented as well. And
for sure,
we appreciate you stepping in, guys.
And that is the idea of this show too. We're sort of the middlemen between getting people interested in this stuff and between the people who already know all the stuff, right? And so I always see like Joe Kelly will come in and he will come in with some information on like a question that comes up or like a decision to make. Like he'll put his opinion in and stuff, and I'm all for that. I want growers to come in and kind of live vicariously through us as we're growing, right, as we're learning, but also to be helpful in the learning process and to help other people who are maybe watching this, right? I use Gaia Green nutrients for indoor growth. Okay, I used Nectar of the Gods for the most part the last go round, and this time with these, Ron, these were only fed from the aquaponics system. They were this size when I flipped them to flower, so that's why they didn't get any bigger. I kept them small, but they were only in the aquaponics system, which is only water from the fish tanks, and that means that once I test this to see how strong it is, I might be able to not ever have to pay for nutrients. I might just grow one plant at a time and let it get a good size and flip it with the fish water. That would be insane if I didn't have to buy nutrients anymore.
Would it? I mean, how much more organic, closer to organic could you get, really?
Right. It's a little mini ecosystem, a circle of life, inside there.
Can I sing it?
I made myself a smoothie for dinner: carrots, cucumbers, and strawberries.
There you go.
So I did the work part, guys. Let's have a smoke. But yeah, I do want to think and talk about what my next steps, a little bit on the show. Kind of this portion at the end is kind of a good time to go, okay, what's next week? What am I going to do? And I think I'm going to start scrubbing. I'm going to get some bleach. and maybe some like lemon juice, and maybe some what is the other one? Vinegar.
Vinegar is good. Yes.
Yeah, white vinegar is good to kill mold and other such things. Oh, here we go, Silos. Cheers, bro.
Get it, CeeLo.
I don't know if you knew this,
Cheers.
Silos, but you can zoom in on the screen when you're on the phone on StreamYard. I don't know. I'm not sure if you knew that.
Oh yeah, he does.
No protein. No protein on what? Now, hopefully we're going to get fish in here. Hopefully we're going to get fish in that bin. I have a 100-gallon fish stock tank. I want to get some edible fish going soon. Sounds ideal. Oh man, I hate the lag because I'm not 100% sure what you meant.
Yeah,
Malaysia
that's
cat.
good, Ricky.
Just like watching people who are passionate about something talk about it. It's the best way to learn something you don't think you want to know. Passion creates passion. No, I think I get that. Yeah. Yeah, because I watched a lot of YouTube videos of other people specifically doing aquaponics. I'll be honest, I have not watched that many YouTube videos on just cannabis. Since I've gotten into this community, I've become a lot closer with friends that know a lot, and once you get 10 to 20 people giving you input or advice on something, that's enough. There's like watching videos is just going to be more confusing, and because too many experts out there. Silos, have you ever tried growing? I might have asked you this before. Cheers.
Yeah, I had a little plant that was growing, but my cats straight destroyed it and ate it.
They'll do it.
But I have like a couple more seeds, so I'm gonna attempt again. But I'm gonna wait till like spring, summertime. You know what I mean?
That's where it's
right now. Right now is when it's still kind of cold for it, and me to put a plant outside right now, it wouldn't be good.
Like Ricky, I don't. Passion.
I'm not a pro, but I'm always open to like new knowledge about growing. So and whatever I could get, pointers at or whatever. I'm not a crazy, grower, y'all. I'm just like beginner, growing a plant, so I don't have to go to the shop no more.
Yeah, so that's going to be nice when you feel that, because it's a different feeling too. It's growing your own. You get to your own harvest, all those things. But what I was going to point to is how Ricky was talking about passion, and that right there will grow your passion. As soon as you grow the first plant, as soon as you get into that first harvest, it lights a fire under yourself to do more, try something else. Okay, let me try autos. Okay, let me try 2 plants this time. Okay, and then eventually you find someone like me who pushes you into the vegetable side. I'm the gateway drug. I'm the gateway to growing your food, you guys. I'm bringing all the stoners with me. You don't even know it yet. You don't even know it yet. I'll just be like pushing you into, hey, you could save some money if you grow your own lettuce. Oh, I think you're right. You're right. It's kind of like the cannabis.
I hear that voice in the background while I'm taking a nose rip. I'm like, what?
Hey.
I'm all, did you guys hear that? Yo, this is like number 6, I think, for nose dabs. I did 13 yesterday on live.
Oh, shit.
13.
I did 13 yesterday. Lucky. No, actually, I'm lying. I did. Okay, so what I did, hold on.
No problem. Yeah, he's got family and stuff. Cheers, Steve-O.
Dude, buddy. No, you shouldn't start your seeds now, Stephanie. Not for outdoors, not yet.
Yeah, they'd be too big by the time I take them out. I started mine because they can stay inside. I don't have to go outside.
Yeah. See, I start my seeds and then I have my 2 plants that I get ready for the outside that I let get bigger, and then but then I keep my my other 3 plants are in my 4x4, and I pretty much I take up the entire tent by the time it's done. Trust me, with 3 plants.
See, cats do like marijuana. Cats are weird. They don't bother her weed.
Yeah. That's
strange.
Sorry about that, yo.
She's got them trained kind of like Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys. She's got her cats trained. They don't bother her weed.
You know who my favorite character is on Trailer Park Boys? Is the OG that has a bunch of liquor in his house.
I didn't watch that show.
Oh, you guys haven't seen it?
I've seen
I
some of
haven't
it.
seen it. I've just seen clips on Instagram of like what his character
I
consists
see.
of. And yo, no cap, he's sitting there, like he's doing like a little interview on camera, and he has a big bottle, looks like moonshine or vodka, and he's like, "Let's get around." And he goes like that, brings it back, takes a big old sip. He goes, "Let's get another round." He goes back the other way, takes a big old sip. I'm like,
That's funny.
yo, that's my character. That's my spirit animal right there.
Yes, Stephanie. I think Karch would work. If you wait until Karch or Juvember, if you wait
Yeah.
for Juvember. No, honestly, I don't know. To be honest, I know it's probably a few weeks before it gets nice out. I do love smoking all things THC. Yeah, cat. I'm not talking about your type of cat. I mean,
THC.
I can only grow indoors. Me too, Jamie. Actually, I don't have much space outside, so I have to grow indoors. So I've thought about all these crazy things. Like, what if I built a greenhouse on top of my garage? I'd get sun up there. You know, I thought about stuff like, I don't know, maybe one day if I get funds and I start experimenting, you know, and building some shit off my house. But I don't really have much outside. I might cut some trees down. That might also help. I'd love to get solar panels, but they already looked at my house and they said, oh, you know, there's too much tree there. I'm like, fucking tree. It's all right.
Wow. Well, I do love eating, smoking, all things THC. Yes, you do, Kat. I know you do.
Kat only eats THC. That's how she survives.
Yeah. I'll be eating cookies all the way till Karch.
Hey, we got a couple of viewers over here on the NOK network. Very cool, guys. 2 different spots. The YouTube channel. What's up, NOK on the YouTube? What's up, NOK on Facebook? 14 more viewers on Waylon the Indoor Farmer page. It's awesome, you guys. Appreciate you guys coming out tonight.
Thanks, everybody. I really appreciate the support that you show, Waylon and I. And, you know, if we don't take it lightly, trust me, Waylon really appreciates every single one of you, every comment, every like, every time you show up and you just participate and say hello. You know, one of the things that I always like to bring up is that, you know, in order to make the shows better and have better content, of course, you know, if we could have you guys support Waylon the Indoor Farmer, you know, in any way, you know, he even has a Cash App, the Indoor Farmer. And, you know, the new star system and all that, you know, that is minimal compared to the support that we feel from you guys showing up every single week and just coming in here and helping us out. So,
yeah, stars is like such a random thing. Like if they're on and you really just feel compelled to throw them, that's great. But honestly, you know, it's so random. Like I love locals, you guys. We might do a locals giveaway because that 1,000 followers really makes me want to be generous. Not because of the stars, but because it was my goal. It's been a goal for a long time. I don't even know what my next goal would be. Just like I made it. I'm done. The next goal is 1,000 subs on locals. That might be too lofty. What do you think, Steve-O? $2 per person, 1,000 people. That would be fun.
Yeah, I would say.
Let me see if I can pull up a wheel. Pull up the locals wheel. It's not there anymore. It didn't save. In fact, let me link locals in the chat.
Gentlemen, much love for having me on.
Oh, thanks for coming.
I appreciate you guys. Don't forget everybody to follow them, share it up, show that love.
Silos, consider doing this. I'm gonna pull it up before you leave, real quick. Consider.
I'm so stoned right now from all the nose dabs.
I'll bet.
1 second. I'm about to link something. Oh, come on.
Maui says, don't tell me what to do, Sir Steve-O.
Anyway, it's my locals account. It's a community I have set up over there. Trying to share it so you guys can see it. No, it's pretty chill. Like I can go live over there. I can go live over here. My members can actually post in here as well. I need to get Steve-O to do that. But anyway, it's you can follow me for free, guys. It's a free app. It's also a website, as you can see. It's free. But then if you want to be a supporter for $2 a month, then that puts you, first of all, you know where the money's going. You know what I'm doing. You know what I'm working towards. So I appreciate that support, especially for people who can't come and watch the show all that often and can't do the things, the like and share. They're busy. They don't use Facebook, whatever it is. This would be the way to support me without ever really having to, stop through. And if you're busy, but the other thing is I do spin a wheel for just my local supporters, and I can't do it right now because it would take me a while to reset one up. So I definitely will rain check that for tomorrow's show, tomorrow night.
Much love, bro.
The review show. Okay,
shout
all
out
right.
to the Indoor Farmer. Shout out to the 815 Canna fam, y'all.
Silos, wake up, Silos. All right, we'll see you later, bro. Have a good day. Good night. We'll see you.
I think he was.
I forgot I was holding him up. I was shooting.
He was headed straight for a nap, bro.
Yeah, he looks like it for sure. But with that though, Steve-O, we could probably wrap things up tonight. Tonight's show, I did do a lot. Actually, I do want to trim that, or I'll shove it all into some jars here in a second, or a jar. It's all strawberry banana.
Banana.
Yeah. I think I see mold. I think I'm just going to toss it. Maybe I should still have it tested, but then nobody wants to put this in their tester if there's mold.
There he is. Oh, say hi, buddy.
Oh, you got the pupsters.
Say hi with them, buddy.
Unfortunately, guys, I don't think there's going to be anything.
Yeah, buddy. Say hi, everybody.
I don't think.
Chico, everybody. You think all of it's molded though?
I honestly don't know. I need to take a closer look at it after the show, probably. I'm gonna assume yes, because that's the way things go, right? I'm not sure how to battle that issue. I know people that never have that issue at all. I'm just like, how? What in the heck? All right, guys, let's play another commercial from the NOK network. And then we'll play our outro. Appreciate everybody stopping through. Very, very happy to get that 1,000 mark. I apologize if I didn't get to your comment, you guys. I'm trying to stay busy doing entertaining things. Reading comments is entertaining for some, but not directly pertaining to the show. I would love to grow outside because I have some regular seeds I want to grow. I can't take the chance now since just lost my crop from a male. Yeah, that is tough, especially indoors when you have pollen. Had to feed the flowers. It's all good, Joe. Appreciate you, Bo. We're going to play another set here. You guys have a wonderful evening. And we'll play the outro after this. I'll actually shut off the music first real quick.
Thanks again, everybody, for coming. We appreciate your support. Hashtag Waylon the Indoor Farmer, WTIF.
Thanks, guys.
Green Irene's
Wait, I think I played that one already. We're going to play a different one.
Knock Network presents Peace, news, and views. Patients everywhere advocating cannabis. Our 9 minute podcast speaking in the cannabis space with Kim Cooper. We interview patients, entrepreneurs, and professionals in both the grass and sectors. We also review current events around the globe and examine the evolution of cannabis and advancements being achieved globally with reintegration of medicinal plant back into society. So join us Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern for Peace, News, and Views, where all consumption is medicinal consumption on knocknetwork.com. Follow and subscribe to social media and streaming sites, YouTube and Facebook.
Are you a Northern Ontario resident? Searching for credible information on cannabis medicine? No, sir. Is here to help. Established in 2013, Northern Ontario Cannabis Education and Resources is here for you. No, sir. Kim.
I got it, guys. I'm sorry. I see the echo comments. I know what it was. It's my bad. We'll pick a different one. I apologize.
Advertising space available at NOK. Contact us for a rate sheet at knocknetwork.com. Send us a message on our social media platforms or email us at info@noknetwork.com. Are you a Northern Ontario resident? Searching for credible information on cannabis as a medicine? No, sir is here to help. Established in 2013, Northern Ontario Cannabis Education and Resources is here for you. No, sir Director Kim Cooper brings you 45 plus years experience utilizing cannabis as a medicine and is spreading the education across the North. Activism, resources, referrals, and more at No Sir. Don't be a jackass. Say no, sir, to cannabis propaganda with No Sir. Find us at www.nocer.ca. Are you frantically pounding away on your keyboard these days to discuss your views, share your passions, teach a skill, or share a craft to the masses on social media? Podcasting in 2022 is a bright light that can help you reach a diverse audience. And NOK Network can help. Even if you have no experience, NOK Network will work with you to develop your content to air on our diverse network to reach a wide audience, allowing us all to grow together. Podcasts are aired on multiple platforms simultaneously across social media and streaming sites live through our network. Contact us and let's chat about how we can help you develop your podcast and join the NOK team.
Green Irene's transformative health and wellness coaching. Hypnosis, NLP, and cannabis strategies to help you. Retrain your brain and create the change that crafts a brighter tomorrow. If you're tired of battling behaviors and bad habits, or sick and tired of being sick and tired, or poor habits, schedule a call and discover how I can help you using hypnotherapy, NLP, and cannabis strategies. Go to www.greenirene.ca and book a call today.